Welcome back to today's Morning Report. Charter process on Monday, the 13th of June, with me, Rich Pro Market Analyst at Antic Markets. Let's have a look at sterling dollar now, and wow, what a sell-off we're getting now with the volatility really cranking up on these cable options. We're seeing the market significantly falling off. Got a big turnaround in sentiment on Friday. It looked as though that cable was sort of moving into this sort of drifting sideways sort of pattern trading range, but on Friday we saw just a huge sell-off, almost 300 ticks of range on the day, but a significant sell-off that broke below the 40-30 key support, which was the May low. Confirmed that breakdown today, and it looks like it's continuing towards probably what we're going to see in the coming days. At least in front of the Brexit vote, you may well see continued downside. You'd sort of be looking out for the concern that you would have with Brexit polls that come out, which are helping to drive the volatility quite significantly, and the sort of current outlook is certainly still negative. But at the moment we've got this sort of move to the downside on cable that ultimately could well see a little bit of a near-term turnaround. I mean, in the last hour or so we've just had, what was that, arguably a bull hammer candle, and you've got a minor tick higher in the last hour, but you'd be looking to sell into rallies, I think, at the moment, and just using any sort of near-term rebound as a chance to sell again, because it just looks really negative. You've got quite a lot of overhead supply as well, just in the near-term chart. You've got sort of between 42.15 up towards 42.80 as a sort of immediate resistance, but then up towards 43.30 is the big breakdown level. So around 43.30 I think you would see considerable overhead supply and likelihood of selling pressure coming through, because the market, to be honest, hasn't really factored in at all the prospect of a Brexit. So the vote is getting closer. The poll of polls is now down to about 3 points of lead for the Remain camp, so it's getting really tight, and that is obviously weighing on sterling. Now, momentum-wise, on the technicals, very negative. 35 on the RSI, that's the lowest since Feb, when the Feb low was 38.33, and that would be seen certainly if we broke below 40 big figure. But looking at the other momentum indicators as well, MACD lines are crossing negative. Stochastics have still got downside potential as well. So it's all looking rather as though that I think we're sort of going to be coming back to test this 40 big figure support area, 40 big figure up towards 40.80. Quite a lot of support from from March, April, that could well be tested. Now you've got obviously the Fed meeting on Wednesday, so that adds in an extra layer of volatility and concern as to exactly which way this one's going to play out. But for now, I think Brexit is driving this mover on cable, and for now it certainly is negative. Again, I caveat that by saying that these moves tend to have quick turnarounds if you see a sort of Brexit poll that would suggest that the Remain camp is still leading quite strongly. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.